Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Pixie Love and today we're going to be doing some r/insane parents. I love me some insane parents. It's just a big old greatness of crazy, especially for someone who was basically raised by an insane parent. And it was like so normal, like I can't even remember specific events of her being crazy, like being like that, because it was like literally just my life. But yeah, if maybe as I go through these things, I'll talk about some of the things my insane parent has done. But I do have a story. I guess that's that. Well, first off, before I get into that, I will tell you guys a story about my parents being insane. Even though it's not about parenting, just about how crazy they are. But don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and my TikTok and everything. I haven't really posted on TikTok. I'll try to post on TikTok more if people start following me again. But it will all be in the description below. Everything should basically just be Pixie Love. Instagram is Pixie Love 5642. But you should basically be able to find me anywhere through Pixie Love. It's my name, it's my gamer tag. If you see Pixie Love somewhere, it's most likely me. Especially if it has 5642. Those are definitely me. But I hope you guys enjoy. Before we get into insane parents, I'll start by telling a story about my crazy parents. It's I think it's one of my favorite stories to tell because it's just such a shock value for people. I'm not proud of it, but it has a really big shock value. So, my parents shouldn't get in any legal trouble for this. I hope not. But so I don't even know how long ago it was, but I do believe I was born, and probably my sister as well. But so my parents were having a fight, and now my dad was abusive to my mom, sadly. And so my mom was trying to leave, and my dad assumed she was going to go be with another man. And so I think he grabbed her or something, and my mom pulled out her gun and emptied a clip, emptied the whole fucking clip on him. I think she shot him 9 times. I don't know how many hit, but I know at least 4 of them hit him. And so he let her go, so she gets away. He climbs over a fence, so he's not in their apartment complex. And the cops are called, and my grandmother, my dad's mom, is telling the cops his wife shot him and blah 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 blah. And so the cops are interviewing my dad, and they're like, "Ma'am, sir, where's your wife? We heard she's the one who shot you." And he was like, "Who told you my wife shot me?" They're like, "Your mother." He's like, "Well, you better go down to the room down the hall and find someone whose wife shot me, because I told you I was mugged." So he protected my mom, and I think she had to go on the run for something else anyway. But it wasn't because shooting my dad. But I just think it's hilarious. That is some crazy toxic ass love. Cause best motherfucking believe, one, you put your hand on me, I might just fucking kill you. And if I don't kill you, I'm definitely leaving your ass. 2, if you fucking shoot me, best believe the cops is gonna be knocking at your fucking door. I'm not protecting your ass. Mother of my children, father of my children, I don't give a fuck. You're not shooting me in any fucking way. So both my parents are insane. I love my mom and dad. I have a great relationship with them. But honestly, if I was my mom, I would have left my dad a long time. The first time he put his hands on me. And if it was my dad, my mom would be in fucking jail for fucking attempted murder, god damn it. Even though technically I guess it was kind of self-defense with my mom. But still, I don't understand. But yeah, so that's you guys can just imagine my childhood with that. If that's a story of my parents, you can imagine the type of childhood I had. It was great. So great. But anyway, let's get into these post-up insane parents. Also just realized I had the little avatar on this whole time, so hopefully the eyes wasn't being all weird. I'm just going to keep it on for that whole story because she decided to tell it. My 27-year-old son isn't woke. Today he rang me to ask for his birth certificate. I'm just going to say certificate. So he can get a passport. I told him no, because then he had to get the injection to fly overseas. Okay. I wasn't harsh. I was just saying no. I love him dearly. My son isn't woke. This bitch said, first of all, you are a mother of a 27-year-old son. Can you fucking type properly? I mean, I understand seeing millennials and Gen Zs fucking typing with abbreviation. It's just weird to see someone in like their probably at least 40s to 50s typing like that. It's just a little annoying. I don't know why. If it was coming from someone younger, I feel like I would be able to read it better. But since it was someone older, I was really confused. But the moment I turned 18, my ass got my birth certificate from my mom. And I got my social security card. Now, there's reasons for that, why I got it immediately, even before I moved out. I wanted it in my possession. But she had no problem. She was like, you're 18 years old, here you go. Your son is 27 years old. He shouldn't be asking you for his birth certificate. He should have his birth certificate. And since he is 27 years old, you could go to the county that you were born in and be like, your mom is holding your birth certificate. Hospitals, I think you can pay for it, or they can send you an original copy of your birth certificate. Because the copy I have technically is an original copy, but it's not the original copy because my parents lost my original copy. So I have an actual birth certificate. Like I have my birth certificate that we had to get later on in my life because moving around, we lost my birth certificate. Like you're a grown man, sir. Just go get your fucking birth certificate. It's not that hard. You know, if your mom won't tell you, go ask your daddy what hospital, if you don't know what hospital you were born in and what county you were in, like you should be able to get your birth certificate. You don't need your parents. That's definitely a fucking child's face. I can see that person's like 14, 15 years old. But let me read what he says. Okay, just FYI, this is what you caused. I did not do this to myself, and saying that I would bite in my lip makes no sense. It is straight split down the middle of, I'm gonna assume it says my lip. Seems like someone's parent did that, and that just, like, oh, that really upsets me. I hate seeing child abuse. As the victim of it, basically, it's like there's a fine line between disciplining your children and abusing them, especially if you use corporal punishment for discipline. There is a very, very fine line, and my parents also kind of walked it somehow. My dad did it better than my mom. My dad did beat us as a punishment, but you know, when we had I'm not gonna say beat, he spanked us, and it might have been a little hard, but at least when I feel like I'm gonna make an excuse for being spanked, but whenever we got a spanking, it was like we would sit down, we would talk about what we did wrong, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna spank you. He said, I'm gonna beat your ass, but you know, I'm gonna beat your ass, and he would spank us, and then we would be on punishment. It wasn't just like saw us doing something wrong, he would just beat us, and we would never have a conversation about it. We would sit down, talk to us, we would know what we did wrong, make sure we won't do it again. Now with my mom, it was very different. My mom, like, punched me in my face one time. I remember I was sitting in the car. I don't even remember what I said to her, but I was 13 years old, and this was, my mom got out of jail. I wasn't even 13 years old. I was like 11, 12, I think. I was in middle school. I was in the 6th grade. And actually, was I in the 7th grade? I was in the 7th grade, so I was like 13. And my mom, I don't remember what I said to her, but she just got out of jail for the 2nd time out of my childhood. First time was mostly throughout middle school, elementary school, and she went right back in like a year later. And by the time she came out of jail, I already went through puberty, and I was like 5'6", 5'7", you know, whatever. I was tall, I was big, and I remember her saying to me, "You're as big as a bitch on the street, so I'm gonna beat you like a bitch on the street." And she was just punching me in my face. And I was just in the car. I don't remember what I said to like throw her off. Like, that's a difference between disciplining your children, what my dad would do when I was like in elementary school, versus what my mom did, which is just like punching me to like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, I can remember things I did wrong with my dad spanking me. I can't remember the things I did wrong from when my mom decided hitting me. One time I can, because that's the time I fought her back. But yes, I fought my mom. Maybe we'll get into that story one day. Maybe I should just do insane parents in my family. God damn it. But like I said, as a victim of child abuse, I hate seeing shit like this. And I think luckily my parents, no, my mom did leave marks on me before too. And that was really bad. But like, my parents never lied about it, the sad part though. Like, if I had a cut or bruise on me from my mom, she wouldn't lie about it. Like, the school never asked questions because she didn't really leave marks like that. But, like, my whole family knew what was going on. Like, she wouldn't have to, oh, he just bit his lip. Like, she wouldn't have to lie about that. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh my god. On Tuesday, we are going to have to cancel your September 17th oral surgery. That way you have the opportunity to get a job. Several places are looking now. I need to get this surgery. It's not something we can push off. Why? My wisdom teeth are pushing into my molars and causing rot? Oh, that's not because of the lack of brushing. They're underneath my gums. Or eating sugar. They're pushing sideways. So, I don't okay. Is it that important for your child to get a job right now? Like, getting like your wisdom teeth pulled, the recovery is only like a week and a half. Like, they can't wait 2 weeks to start finding a job. Is that important? Like, 2 weeks is only one paycheck. I don't understand. I feel like this parent. See, I think sometimes things like this don't seem like insane parents to me because my parents, but like this is also just really neglectful, like type of behavior too. Like your child and you're the parent. You don't understand why they need. Did you not talk to their dentist about this appointment? It's I don't know. Like parents like this just really it just annoys me. It's like an irritation. But the ones I really hate are the ones that are basically abusive. Like you guys seen these videos, you know I get mad when it comes to like really abusing children. But these just like irk me. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? But I also hate seeing them on this subreddit because I'm just like, you think that's insane? But then again, I should be happy that this is the extent of the insane parent compared to what I have to deal with. So, been getting a lot of hate recently from other parents about how apparently I don't take good care of my child. Really pissed me off, to be honest. The fact the rumors have gotten so bad to the point where we've gotten 3 letters to the elementary school explaining their concerns over his personal hygiene. Like, excuse me, but what the fuck does that have to do with anyone? I'll get out here in the open so everyone can shut the fuck up finally. I give my son a bath once every 3 weeks because guess what? That's all a 7-year-old needs. Oh my god. Excuse me for not wanting to damage his skin and dry it out with harmful soaps. Those complaining about the smell and marks on his clothes are clearly deluded and just trying to start drama. Pathetic. If you ask me, if you have a problem with how I raise my children, then come to me. Rant over. What are you gonna do? You gonna start a fight with somebody? Because I will tell you, bitch, your son is dirty. And you're not washing his clothes either. At least put him in fucking clean clothes if you're not gonna fucking bathe him. Second of all, why are you bathing your 7-year-old son? By then, he should be bathing his fucking self. That is disgusting. Now, I'm a person, I don't think you need to shower every single day. Your skin does a decent job of, keeping itself clean. Every other day, if you're not doing anything active, maybe once every 3 days, that's a little pushing it. But like every other day, 4 times a week, like it doesn't have to be 7 days a week. But like, no, I know not everyone agrees with that. But like, I don't think you need to shower every fucking day. I personally don't. But once every 3 weeks is disgusting. That is disgusting. And your child is just, oh my god, that poor baby. Like, he is just being ridiculed and probably bullied because of this. So not only you do not want to dry out his skin, you not realize that he's probably getting bullied and has no friends at school because of this. Because like I went to puberty very, very early. I went through puberty in the 5th grade. And when I mean I went through I got my period in the 5th grade. And when you go through puberty, you get body hair in places like you're not used to, and your odor starts to get different. And I used to bathe every night, and apparently and I had deodorant and everything, and apparently kids would still complain that I smelled and everything, to the point the school had to tell my grandmother that I should bathe in the morning, because people were saying literally I was bathing every day and I was still getting bullied because of my smell, because my body was changing in a way I didn't understand. So and I was older than 7 and I was getting bullied for something like this. So just imagine what 7-year-olds are saying to this poor child. Now, let me finish the bottom part what this person says. Don't let the haters bring you down, sweetie. I've known you less than a year, and you are one of the best people and moms I know. Your son is an angel who is loved dearly. disagree that she probably loves her son, but she's fucking delusional. And if you think the soaps you're using are harsh, maybe get some different soap. Let me tell you, Dove is a miracle worker. It is so gentle and soft, and it does the job. Like, I don't know what soaps you're using. Hell, I make my own homemade soap. If you think soap is harsh, make your own fucking soap. It's really not that hard. Once again, ending another video on a really nasty note. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. I need an outro, and bye bye.